Hey budget babes, my name is Nikki and welcome to my channel, Chic Budgets. Today I'm going to do, this is going to be kind of a long video because I'm going to do what I'm calling a cash confessional. And it's going to be my, what worked for me and what didn't in 2023. So, and I'm also going to go over my setup for 2024 in this video, as well as some things that are going to be available in my Etsy shop. And I apologize if I sound a little stuffy. I've got allergies and the weather has been crazy. So, let's go on ahead and get into it. So, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was going to cash stuff with prop money because my local, my home credit union wasn't local to where I lived. I didn't have a local branch. So I was just going to cash stuff with prop money and keep my money, in my bank and move it between the different accounts that I set up within my Navy Federal account. So that worked for a little bit. But I have to admit, it didn't work out well for me to do it that way. I thought I was doing myself a favor by using prop money so that I would never have to, worry about withdrawing money and counting money and then going back to the bank to redeposit money. And the thing is that I discovered, through my own habits and my own spending habits and my own impulses and everything, is that I discovered that doesn't work for me because it's too easy to move money online from one account to another, especially within the Navy Federal institution. So what I did at the end of 2024, closer to the end of 2023, what I did a couple months ago was I found out that the local credit union here has a co-op agreement with Navy Federal Credit Union, and that worked out well for me because I can deposit through their ATM and I can withdraw, and it's free. It doesn't cost me extra. And when you do cash deposits through the local credit union here, they're available the same day. There's not a hold on them or anything like that. So I opened a checking account with the local credit union here, and I have my paycheck every 2 weeks because I'm a bi-weekly paid employee. I have my paycheck direct deposited to that every 2 weeks. And then the only thing that I keep in my Navy Federal account is my bill money. And that's only because I'm not a month ahead yet. So that's going to be one of my goals for 2024 is to get one full month ahead on my bills, and then I'll transition to cash stuffing my bills as well, so that I don't have to, so that I can completely commit to cash stuffing. So that's one of my goals for 2024. I realized, in 2023 that my setup didn't work as well for me as I'd hoped that it would. Because like I said, that temptation to move money between accounts was just too easy. And I overspent. I consistently blew my budget. And that's okay, because now I know this about myself, and I can use what I've learned through the year to get myself on track for 2024. So that's going to be, the expectation is that as soon as I get a month ahead on my bills, then I will be cash stuffing everything, and not just my sinking funds and my everyday cash wallet. So if you are in a similar situation, I highly recommend that you find a bank that has a co-op agreement. These usually do exist between credit unions. So find a bank that's got a co-op agreement that you can do those cash deposits and everything in there. And like I said, they're available same day, so I'm never late paying a bill or anything like that in case I have to, hurry up and deposit some money to cover an auto draft that's coming out of my bill account that's in my Navy Federal credit union account. So with that being said, I want to get into my setup, my binder situation for 2024. So first up, this does not include my everyday wallet. So my everyday wallet is a different setup, and it's actually pretty simple. It's not really elaborate, but I just want to take a second and show you guys this. This is my, I crochet, and I've added these to my Etsy shop. These are made to order, okay? And you can get them without the bow or with the bow. Without the bow, they look like this. So this one is for an A7 binder, and this is a top loading. I don't really like this top load design, so the next one of these that I do will be a side load. And the reason is there's this bulge right here. Well, that is, let me take it out. That is this right here, and I don't like that. That bugs me. So the next ones that I make for A7 binders are definitely going to be side loading, like this one for my A6. I'm going to have these available in 3 sizes, so A5, A6, and A7. This is the A6 right here. This is so freaking cute. I love it. It's really a labor of love because I like to crochet. Crochet is one of those things that kind of calms my anxiety and everything. It's something that I can do repetitively, that keeps my hands busy, keeps my mind occupied, especially during the winter months, when I don't get outside very often. But this is the side loading option. You can get it with or without a bow. And these are available on my Etsy shop. And like I say, they are made to order, so... but they're made with this chunky chenille yarn, and they feel so nice. Oh my gosh, they do feel good. I love them. They're so cute. I'm going to have more color options available too. I haven't done anything as far as decorating the outside of my binders yet. I haven't had time because I've been trying to get stuff up on my Etsy shop. But this is one of my sinking fund binders. And this one, these right here, oh my gosh, these are crochet bow clips, and they're just cute to have in your binder. I mean, I don't know, they're just adorable. And these two, are like a little labor of love. These are $5 in my Etsy shop. I have them in this cream color. I've got them in... Let me get one over here that's gray. I've got them in gray, this really pretty gray, and I've got them in pink. So these are just, they're cute. I love everything cute. Pink, I love that whole aesthetic. It's my favorite. So this is one of my sinking fund binders. This is mainly birthdays and holidays, birthdays and special occasions. These are my kids. That's one of my kids. Father's Day, my oldest son, my daughter, my dad's birthday, and then my husband's birthday. So that's what this binder is. That's all it is. Okay. And then my other sinking fund binder is more for, general funds, like insurance deductible and things like that. And I try to match a vinyl color with the binder color. I love this Tiffany aesthetic. It's another one of my favorites. And so this font here is just, I really feel like I need a crochet bow clip in like a teal or a Tiffany color to go with these two because they're just so pretty. This one is Valentine's Day, and these envelopes right here are they're just plastic white. I love the way the vinyl pops against the white. It's my favorite. You can get them in clear or frosted and pink and black. I'm going to have these available on my Etsy shop as well. Wedding anniversary, holiday giving. So this one right here, my Christmas savings is in this savings box. I'm going to go over this in just a second. This is holiday giving though. This is like where I work, we have food insecure patients, and what we do is we do these blessing boxes all over the hospital every Thanksgiving, and it's a box with everything that patient needs to have a Thanksgiving dinner. And they're expensive because with, you know, inflation and the cost of groceries and everything like that, they're not cheap. So that's what this is. This is also going to accommodate the Angel Tree and the Senior Stars Tree through the Salvation Army. And so by the time this is fully funded, I will be able to buy at least one blessing box for a food insecure patient and do one angel and one senior star. That's my goal for this envelope right here. So pets, I have a dog. She gets regular groom appointments and everything. So medical, this is never going to be fully funded, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm diabetic and I constantly have to have medicine, and I feel like for emergencies and things like that, you can never have too much money set aside. So when I get this one to $1,000, I'm going to put a placeholder in it and then put that $1,000 into the account that I already have set up for just strictly medical bills, you know, emergencies, medicines, anything medical related, medical, dental, vision. It's all under this envelope right here. So insurance deductible, this one is going to be fully funded at $500. You never know when you're going to have an accident. You know, I mean, my daughter had an accident over the summer, and she, you know, had to come out of pocket $500 to pay for her insurance deductible, and it's never fun, you know. So we're saving for an insurance deductible. And this one is online shopping. So when I was using prop money to cash stuff and I was moving money from all my different accounts, it's because I was excessively online shopping. So I have found through these last couple weeks that if I set up a binder just for online shopping, then I can use rollover money to put in it. I mean, it's going to get $25 in it anyway. Then I can just put rollover money in it to, you know, kind of fund it a little bit more. But I have figured out that I spend less. I have less. If you don't have the money in the bank to spend it, it's hard to online shop, right? And I'm 1000% anti-credit card right now. Credit cards are only for, you know, certain expenses, and online shopping isn't one of them. So not until the balances are paid down. So that's what this is for. So like I said, if it's not in the bank and you can't move it to spend it, then, you know, it makes it hard to online shop. So that's the goal here. And that rounds out my binders. Like I said, simple setup this year. I'm going very streamlined, I guess you could say. I do have a self-care binder. The only thing I'm using for self-care this year will be my hair appointments and my massages. All my other self-care I do at home. My skincare, my nails, all of that I do at home. Steam facials, you know, I found that I saved so much money, you know, doing nails at home, you know. So that's how That's how my self-care is going to go. And then these boxes here, these are my favorite. I love these. These are so fun. And I'm going to start with Christmas. Christmas savings. To me, this is the easiest challenge to save when you save for it this way, because it literally takes the stress out of saving money for Christmas. Because Christmas is one of the most overspent categories in American budgets. It just is. I mean, it's a fact. And I made this box to make it very easy to save. Okay, so there are 40 envelopes here, or 40 little circles here. Okay, so 40 envelopes, $25 each. It equals $1,000. If you start in January with your very first paycheck of the year, and you do 2 of these every paycheck, you will be finished right before Christmas. So, and it just takes the stress out of saving, you know, and you can finish it early, you know, however you want to do it. Super, super easy. $25 each time, you know, and then you just put the money. I've already started for 2024. You just put the money in the pouch, and you're going to cross it off on your tracker and put it away. Okay, easy. Another one of my favorite savings challenges is a $1,000 savings, and I use this as the basis for my emergency fund. Everybody needs an emergency fund with a minimum of $1,000 in it, okay? You start with $1,000 and you just keep building it, right? This is my 1K savings box. This one is ombre pink, and it's basically the same exact concept, okay? $25 each one. There's 40 of them, okay? And you just put $25 in there. The front of these are clear. This challenge is available in this ombre pink with rose gold vinyl, and also white with rose gold. And the white doesn't have the clear front. It's white on both sides with the rose gold vinyl. It's so pretty. But I've already started this one as well. And you can finish this one before the end of the year if you do 2 every paycheck and you're a bi-weekly paid employee, okay? And you just cross off each one that you do, and it's an easy way to save 1K. When you fill it up, unstuff it, put it in a high-yield savings account, and then just start it all over again, you know, and just keep building that emergency fund. This one right here, you know, I said earlier in my video that I really love the Tiffany aesthetic, and that's what this right here embodies. It's, I did this extra because I'm extra. I love the bling bow on here. I think it's super, super cute. And this one is a little bit different as far as the kind of challenge it is. And it is a $5, $10, and $20 savings challenge. And I think when you finish this one, you save like either $460 or $480. I'll have to do the math again. But this one is Tiffany inspired. If you look really close at the pattern paper, you can see you know, little hints of the Tiffany diamond, the Coco Chanel, the heels. You can really see it on this right here. And these are scratch off style, which are super fun. I love scratch offs because you're gonna scratch off, and whatever the scratch off amount is, you put that much in there, okay? And then you mark it on your tracker. So I've only done one of these, and this is it was the 5. And I also created this adorable scratch off tool. Okay, this scratch off tool is one of my most favorite things about this whole thing right here. This scratch off tool, it's actually, you know, a cuticle pusher. It's a nail tool. It's a manicure tool, and I use it as a scratch off tool, and I use it to scratch off my savings challenge here, and it's just so freaking cute. I'm gonna do these as a bundle. I'm going to offer this one as a bundle in my Etsy shop with the acrylic box, but the acrylic box won't have the decoration on it. I did that as, you know, extra. But the one that I make for my Etsy shop, it'll be a bundle with the box, the savings challenge, you know, the scratch offs, and then this, because you really need this. I mean, it's just so pretty. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my most favorite things, you know. And that rounds out my setup for 2024. And the thing about this is that as things change and as things happen through the year, your budget's got to be adaptable too. It's near impossible. I don't know anybody that can follow a strict, rigid budget. You've got to be flexible, you've got to be adaptable, and you've got to be able to add things and take things out of your budget as your circumstances change. And that's one of the things that people have the hardest time with, I feel like, and myself included when I first started doing this, is that you have to be able to move with your budget. And, you know, every week I'm going to do a cash confessional, you know, to keep myself accountable for what I did, you know, where I won and where I need to improve, because that's part of the journey, you know, is learning, having that self-awareness about your spending habits and being able to adapt. I've been in money situations before where I didn't have the money to pay for something that I needed or that my kids needed. And that is the most horrible feeling in the world. It's awful, especially as a parent, because you're the provider, especially if you're a single parent. I'm not a single parent anymore. I have a wonderful husband. But I spent many years as a single parent, and I struggled, and I so wish I had done this when my kids were younger. And because I really feel like it would have made all the difference, you know, in my financial journey, you know, going forward and everything. But it's never too late to change. It's never too late to start a budget. It's never too late to begin. So, you know, just remember that. You can fall down, but, you know, you got to get back up. So, and that's what I have definitely learned. So that rounds out my 2024 setup and my very first cash confessional for 2024. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. It is my goal in 2024 to get a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers. Because I think of them as, you know, I think of you guys as like friends, even though I don't really know you. This is one way we can connect, right? We can come together with these similarities and these differences, and we can bond over this. And I just think it's so important for people to have something that they can bond over, something that they can talk about. 2024 is my goal to get monetized on YouTube. I want that so bad. I want to be able to influence. I want to be able to share. So please hit like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys back here on January 5th for my next, we're going to do my wallet, my first cash stuffing of 2024. And I will have my my everyday cash wallet too that we'll be stuffing, and I will show you how I do that. And we're just gonna get it done and take care of business, and hopefully, you know, it goes smooth. I'm new to YouTube, new to doing videos and everything like that, if you couldn't tell. But like I said, my goal is to grow and get better and improve. And I hope that you join me on this journey. You guys have a great night. Have a happy new year, and I will see you back here on January 5th. Good night.